Let's go. And we'll introduce you.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to the first episode of Vibz Podcast. Oh, fuck me, man. Ray, repeat. Run the wheel again.
Podcast?
Shut up, Catchy. I am doing the introduction.
Take, man. Wonderful.
Welcome to the first episode of Vibz Podcast. Today I have amongst me two really interesting individuals. Two
Oh my God.
well-known malo hombres. Two really famous people of their region. First, I'm gonna welcome to our podcast the guy in the glasses. So, Senor Wumpus, how's it going?
Hello. It's going good, man. It's going good.
And then
Welcome.
I have another mysterious fellow who's in a
Only
black screen with a helmet on and has been sponsored apparently by Elon Musk. Welcome, Catchy. What do you have to say about this podcast and this journey that you're trying to begin with us? He
Catchy,
wants
your mic is gone, man.
Catchy wants to give a
The
slap. I
mic.
thought, like, what does that mean? Like, well, while I mean, I think the techno.
Catchy.
It seems like this guy who's sponsored by
Like,
Elon does not have, good resources to even buy a decent mic. What do you have to say about that,
see,
Mr. Wampus?
yeah, this is what happened, man. Elon is making America great again, not Catchy great again.
But yeah, he's sponsoring X, man. Like, come on, like, what the hell? Like, he's not even can't even get a fucking decent mic.
I don't know, man. Like, Catchy is too much. Like, he's fiddling with the mic too much, man. He's like, mic was working fine, man. He
I
fiddled it too much. Like,
I know.
he's
I
like,
mean, I think it's
he
AI.
did.
Catchy doesn't want to say some shit about Elon on this podcast, and then because of that, AI already is listening to what Catchy is saying and it filters it out. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, agreed,
It's
agreed.
hello.
sentient. Oh,
Yes.
welcome, Catchy. What do you think? What do you have to say about being sponsored by Elon Musk?
It's good.
It's good.
It's
That's
it's
that's
just
all you
good.
heard.
It's not great.
Not
Why,
Stop fucking the mic, man. Stop fingering the mic so much, man. Like leave it alone, man. It
Catchy?
works. It is works.
Catchy, you
now.
are here.
Don't
Now is
finger
it?
Catchy's
it.
here.
Yes,
Welcome to the
it
show.
work. It works.
Welcome
It
to the
works.
show, man. Like, let's begin. Senior Wampus, like, how's it
It's
going?
a
Like,
lot
so
of delay, man. When I
let's go and begin the topics, topics of discussions for the day. We've got a full plate of things that is amongst us today. Like, a lot has happened in the last
Yes.
week.
Agreed.
The
Agreed.
famous Friday night war between a 58-year-old man and a 27-year-old
Grandpa.
troll. What do you guys have to
Oh
say
my
about it?
God,
Senior
man.
Wampas, you watched the fight. We watched it live together.
what
What do you
reaction?
what do you make of it?
Yeah, man. Like I overhyped myself because of Joe Rogan. Basically, he
W
made me
action.
believe. He agreed. Agreed. But Catchy, like, I am sorry. I would like to apologize to everyone whose ever time I wasted. So I basically hyped myself and then I hyped other people. And I told people to watch the fight with me on Discord.
I mean, it was
And
fun.
it was the shittiest fight. The main fight was the shittiest fight ever. Matlab. It was
Yeah, that's true.
it
I
was
thought like,
crazy
the old
fuck.
man was taking the beating and I think he got a good paycheck out of it. Like, $20 million for that level of, beating. I mean, I guess I would do that. It's fine.
Yeah, man, but like the training videos were fire, man. The training videos, the mic team put out, it was fire basically.
It's a
So I
difference now.
believe that Mike, yeah, and Mike could do
Expectations
it, man.
versus reality, Like it's like that kind of transition. But I
No,
think
I don't know, man.
there
It
are
was
some good
shit, man. It was like fucked. It was fucked, man.
yeah, but there were some good fights in the beginning, like that our Indian guy Neeraj from Haryana, like did well, like
Yeah.
hard दी उसने
Yeah,
तो.
that guy came out of nowhere, man. Like, yeah. हम भी देखने बैठे थे माइक टायसन आएगा और अपना देसी बंदा आता है भाई ओ माय गॉड कमाल और
Yeah,
बढ़िया खिला भाई वो मतलब एकदम स्वैगर
he did great, man. Like he was worth. And then the
yeah.
Chica fight, two girls fighting each other. Like then the girl like Serrano.
Chicas were man bloody man. Chicas fight was very
Yeah,
bloody man. It was like
but that woman
amazing.
like Taylor, she headbutted Serrano. That's why like I think that's like not really good.
Yeah,
I mean that's what how she got that
yeah,
thing the cut. And then she was
yeah.
basically
Like
trying to get
earlier,
her called disqualified.
yes, the coach, like the her coach was also like fire man. Like the coach was saying it was like an unfair fight. Like this girl headbutts like a lot, so it was very Zidane-esque moment. Like people were remembering Zidane.
Agree, man.
But I
Like
don't know. I feel like it was unintentional. Like either they should like not allow like hairpins and all in the sport basically.
Yeah,
So I like what I assume is like some hairpin sort of got into
yeah.
this area of the
I think she
yeah
was trying
the
that.
other
I think
fighter
that
eye.
was intentional.
Nah, debatable, man. Like in soccer, what they do is like they don't allow any rings or whatever. Nothing that can be harmful. Even the nails are sort of told to be cut off, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. They should do something, man. They should regulate it somehow. I think.
Kachi,
Like
what are your
after
thoughts
that
about it?
cut, it was very tough to fight her, man. Like
Yeah. Let's see if Kachi's mic is still working or not. Does he have any inputs? The helmet guy?
Yes,
What is...
Catchy's video is stuck. He's fingering the mic
I
in this
follow.
He's
in this
picking his
case.
nose right now. It seems like he's like doing nose picking on the live YouTube channel, man. Yeah, I felt
The
like
audios.
some guys like also like Wumpus, some guys even like I read like on social media later on like the fight was more WWE-esque. What do you think about that? Like, do you think the some of the fights were
Yeah,
staged? It felt somewhat like
I
it.
don't know, man. Like I thought like people were betting their real money on it, so I thought it would somewhat be legit. But yeah, but I
Yeah,
see it like, but like I saw the stakes, man. Like the fight, like the best stakes to bet on were like the fight making it till the end of the 8 round.
yeah,
So basically, it had like a 3x multiplier on your the amount of money that you were betting on. So I guess like they sort of somehow had a deal or something like it was somewhat planned that
yeah,
they could make the most amount of money if they just made it through the 8 rounds. I don't know.
yeah,
But man, like Tyson came out, man, fire, man. Like I thought Tyson came out like too aggressive, basically. Then he
yeah.
just like ran out of breath and like just fucked them.
He did tired on though.
Like
Like I mean,
his strategy was fucked, man. Basically.
it's boxing is all about legs, no? Like I think all movement, like once your legs are
Yeah,
gone, like
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you can't really do throw punches and like
Agreed, agreed,
Paul was trying
agreed.
to like dodge him for all that time, but I think he did land a few punches, but somewhat like there was one clip like I had shared with you guys, like I think
Yeah, yeah,
Tyson had like that big ass punch and then he didn't really go for the kill. So who knows? And then Paul's like strategy was just to like go out and then be in the distance and then just jab him and grab the points on the back. But
yeah,
it did feel like I don't know, man. Like I think the anticipation to the fight to actually what happened transpired. It did feel
yeah.
like kind of a damn script. So
Yeah, it was
especially
like yeah. Also, like you should like people were like hating like Jake Paul guy, but like he didn't like overdo it, man. Like he was like showing respect, a level of respect to Tyson, which is also nice, man.
yeah, he taunted
Like
him. There's a clip where
he
he
was
taunted like
taunting,
he
but
got a like a
yeah,
punch here and then like he started taunting Tyson. So
but I feel like he could have like imagine he crashing Tyson and Tyson basically falling. Like
oh
the
yeah yeah
whole
yeah yeah
arena
like
would have
knockdown here.
turned on him, man.
They didn't do a knockdown. Like I mean, it could have happened. Like Tyson was
Yeah,
taking hits. Like I think he was flustered though. By the time like third or fourth
yeah,
round later on, like I know like where this was going.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
But
Speaking of going down on a slow crashing, crashing,
flusterness.
watching a car crash in slow motion. What do you think about
Yes.
the Netflix great like first
Oh man, Netflix was not working, man.
yeah
Like people had subscription, like everyone had subscriptions. It was like just stuttering, man. Like too much lag, too much buffering.
yeah
So basically, even if you had the subscription, you had to watch it like pirated.
I
Like
felt
there
like we
was no
went
other
went
option.
back to the 90s like watching a video channel at like 2040p or something like that
Yeah, yeah.
it's
It
like
was crazy, man.
I guess they're not really good at live events that's kind of proves us the point maybe
Like they should have done it on YouTube, man. Like why are they trying to do it? Do it on their
uh,
platform, man. Like
maybe YouTube
do
doesn't
it on
want to
their
do it
channel.
YouTube doesn't want to do it maybe I don't know yeah
No, but
streaming
like can
services
YouTube stop it? Like
I mean, like if YouTube paid the rights to the fight, no, like then they can. It's an exclusive.
no, like but
Right.
Netflix paid the money for it. So basically Netflix came to know that their service was shit basically. Like as
Yeah.
soon as the event started, it was shit. And they must have known. So
Yeah.
what they could have done is like go went live on YouTube instead of like people fucking up their service and dissing it on
Yeah.
social media.
But then those
Yeah.
people who don't have Netflix service can watch it, no? So that's the issue.
Also like at least they would have, like subscribed or like not hate Netflix. Like I saw people canceling their subs. Like I am paying money for it and like for it. Like some
I mean,
people
they
sort
kind of
of took
deserve it.
subs only to watch the fight. Yeah.
They kind of deserve it, I think. Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like streaming is tough, I guess. Like streaming it live is also tough as an event. And I don't know
Yeah,
why Netflix is trying to get into this. I don't.
I mean, honestly, like I think you remember, like you made the football analogy. If it was the football World Cup final, I mean, billions
Yeah,
of people
like
almost watch it like every year. Like like whenever
yeah.
fourth year, every 4 year when a World Cup final happens, like no issues happen, right? Like when you are in a TV screen or whatever,
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
watching the match live, it's not something like
Yeah.
so, it's a solvable problem. It shouldn't happen in
Hmm.
2024.
Yes,
I think that's
definitely.
yeah,
Technically, it's not a problem, man. Like technically, it shouldn't be a problem.
yeah.
Like
So
someone definitely got fired on Netflix yesterday or day before yesterday.
we'll see about
Yeah,
that. Do you know how many people were watching at that peak time, like during that period?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
But like definitely not close to like the World Cup football level World Cup, man. Like
yeah,
definitely not
yeah, yeah,
close
yeah.
to that.
I think
But like
the
whatever the hype was because of Tyson, man. Everybody wanted
Yeah.
Tyson to win.
so in terms of topics of discussions for today, like I mean, there's a
Hmm.
lot happening. Border
A lot
Gavaskar
of
Trophy.
shit is happening.
Yeah, Border
Yes,
Gavaskar
Kohli is
Trophy is
going
coming.
out. Maybe not. Maybe
That's
not.
what they're saying. Like speculation is coming on. Like Indian team.
Yeah.
Our coach is talking some nonsense as well. What do you think
Agreed.
is gonna
Agreed.
happen? Is India gonna kick
Man, my
ass?
prediction is like I don't want to jinx it, but like I feel
Five
Kohli
zero
is
Australia.
Oh,
5-0
Akachi is
Australia.
coming up with it. 5-0 Australia, Akachi, your strong opinions like that? I today saw like in the first day of at Optus Stadium in
Yes, yes.
Perth, which is like a huge stadium. I think there's almost 80,000 people are gonna be visiting the first day one of the test match. That's huge for test cricket. I think
Oh,
it's one of the
agreed,
most
agreed.
highly anticipated series, kind of like Ashes, but even bigger because of the
Yes.
Indian fans. So everybody's like pumped up about it. India was in secret practicing at Vaca for a couple of days ago.
In
Apparently,
secret?
yeah,
What?
secret because
In secret?
yeah, in secret because nobody really allowed like the security people didn't allow like people to spectators to come in. So most of the reporters, journalists were outside, like like पुराने जमाने में इंडिया में नहीं होते थे छत के ऊपर चढ़ के फोटो लेते थे and all that. Like that's how they were like looking at the
Oh,
practice sessions too. So they didn't allow it, but India
okay.
was practicing there. Apparently, like I think Shuman Gill got injured, so
Yeah.
he's not gonna play the first test. So
Shubman
India,
Gill, Tendulkar's
हाँ
something.
हाँ दमाद
That
है
guy?
हाँ
Yeah,
दमाद
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So वो नहीं खेलेगा.
Anil,
Hmm.
We might
He's
see.
gone. Like he's gone full time, like
N-
replacement.
No,
What
first
is it?
test is out. He's got some knee injury, and then
So they are still keeping him, no? They are
yeah,
still
yeah,
keeping.
he's gonna be in the squad,
Yeah.
but it's a long series, no? डेढ़ दो महीने की है, but we'll see. So yeah, like a lot of speculation who's gonna open, for example, with Rohit is not there, so
Man, bring that guy, man. I feel like they should bring some T20 type guy, man. Like bring
I
that Sehwag factor, man. Like
how did that
Samson or like
T20?
Tilak Verma types.
But how did that T20
he
approach worked
wants
out for us
to
in New
recover
Zealand
another.
series?
Oh, New Zealand was horrific, man. It was horrific.
Nah, catching. I don't think Sky is he's the test type player, man. These guys can score like
Sky?
20.
Who's Sky?
Ah,
Surya
but
Kumar
no one
Yadav.
Oh,
wants him,
yeah,
right?
Sky.
20, 30 run मार देंगे and then they're gonna get out. So it's like that's not the approach we need, no. We need like somewhat of a like substance to it too.
So do we not have like a Dravid?
पुजारा था ना उसको निकाल दिया लेकिन.
Yes,
So
Pujara.
Pujara is gone.
Yeah, Pujara's gone. Strike rate
But why?
strike rate is too low.
Come on, man. Like he at least doesn't get out. He does
But
shit, man.
that is the whole thing. Like last series, mein, last Border Gavaskar series in Australia, like that guy, he took lots of blows. Like if you look back at some of his clips, there is a clip of Pujara and Ashwin taking all the blows to the body. Man, like sometimes you just have to bat out the old school way, and then milk the opposition. But I think
Yeah, man.
now
Just survive, man.
sometimes you have to survive in Test cricket. Test cricket is not supposed to be easy, man. So Pujara knows the OG way of doing it, but I think current Indian team is not about it. We want bang bang cricket.
I don't know, man. I feel like if we just keep on doing this, like, you know, they will just get out like within like 15-20 overs in the slips and then
देखते हैं,
they will
we'll see
call it
what
off.
we'll see
Yeah.
what happens, you know. अभी देखते हैं, अभी ट्रेन अभी छूटी नहीं है, मतलब अभी तो टाइम है.
Man, Australia will make some super green wicket, man.
No, no,
They will go crazy.
Australia doesn't like fuck around with, you know, pitches, you know, like they play like pure test wicket, like, you know, like fast pace hogi, ball will come onto the bat,
Oh,
like,
okay.
and they have to face, Indian batters have to face like the fast bowlers, and Perth has always been known to be a fast bowler paradise. Even the old stadium
So
Wacker and the
people
current
who
one.
bat first know that these teams win. No? Like, what is the record on Perth? Like, you know,
I mean, it's a
do
new
you know that?
stadium. It is a new stadium, but like this is a fast bowler paradise. Like, you know, वहाँ पे ball बहुत bounce करती है. So you have to be sure, like, you know, you play like you can't play on front foot like you were playing like back foot shots, like, you know, pulls or like cuts and all that. Like, so I don't know. Indian team is capable enough to play. I hope like Kohli does something special. I'm waiting for him. Like, you know, I think
Yeah,
these
yeah,
these these pitches
yeah.
should suit him. And if he has a stick up his ass, like to prove the point to all the haters, then this is his time, man, to show it. Kachi, what do you think?
That's
Yeah, I'm just hoping Kohli scores some good runs. But I'm like not optimistic India is going to win much. I mean, if Shami plays, I think India has a good chance. But if Shami doesn't play, I'm going 5-0.
Shami is gonna come in like
sure.
later on, like I think in the series. He's not gonna be joining for the, I don't know, first two tests. He's practicing still in like domestic cricket right now, but like he will be there like in the end later part of the series, but not right now.
We can
Hmm.
do this. मतलब, can we do this legally?
हाँ, या कितने को लेके आओ. I mean
Oh,
इंजरी भी तो है ना, like काफी वो हो गया है, एक एक दो तो इंजरी ऑलरेडी हो गया है. केएल राहुल फॉर एग्जांपल, he is injured now as well.
he's gone. He is sent
I don't
home.
know. No, he's
Yeah,
not
for
sent home. घर नहीं
for
भेजा, but
Australia.
injured है already. Like some A
So
match
they
में.
keep him, man. Like, why do they keep injuries like passengers, man? Like, send the passengers home, man.
It's okay.
That is shit, man. Also, like, like say that they are like not going home, like, but like bring a replacement, man. Like get some new fast bowler type guy.
I
That's
think
what I think.
Shami is gonna be coming in later because he needs some more practice. He's a bit rusty. He's just come back like, you know, really now. Like, so I think BCCI is gonna test him like how he's performing, and I think yeah, for sure having him in Australia would be an asset. That guy can swing and
Shami
swing.
was injured.
No.
Shami
Ah,
was
he's been
injured
injured.
basically.
Shami has been injured for a year, man.
Uh,
तभी तो
oh
उसका
god,
he's
And he
coming back.
performed really well in his comeback match in Ranji Trophy.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
okay,
he's
okay.
that guy is like you know, he can swing and seam, like, so it's actually a very difficult thing to do both, and then like he has a very amazing ball control. So bowler to is an asset. Like
Mm.
after Bumrah, I like Shami is the best bowler we've got. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
it says 13 hours ago, Saurav Ganguly has said that Shami should be on the next flight to Australia, which is weird.
Agree. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
Okay. Also, sports stuff. Maybe this is Aaj Tak. Or yeah. They are saying
A sports tag,
Shami,
I showed
Mohammad
you.
Shami. Yeah. So they are saying Mohammad Shami is set to leave for Australia along with Rohit Sharma. Along with Rohit Sharma? Rohit Sharma is not gone. What?
Rohit Sharma is not playing first test, man. Personal reasons.
So they are saying
Ah,
Mohammad
he's
Shami is set to leave for Australia along with Rohit Sharma
Hmm.
ahead of
Rohit
first
Sharma
World
is
Cup
awaiting
test.
the birth of his child, I think.
Oh, congratulations to him. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, but he is
Hmm.
also going, man. Like before the first test, now he's going. And they they might have
Ah, I think
seen the performance in the
child
net.
is already born.
Oh, child is gone.
Maybe. Not sure.
So this is also news. This is like 6 hours ago. I don't know the names. It says
So
Harshit Prasid. I don't know. So these are two people basically, Harshit and Prasid. I for third pacer slot in Perth Test. Shami to play in S mat. What is at S mat? I don't know.
some like domestic match.
Yeah.
He's gonna play a few, and then he'll come. So तुम्हारी like
Okay.
everybody's prediction, like Catchy thinks it's gonna be 5-0 to Australia, which is I think is a bit harsh. I mean it's okay. We have a recency bias. Our team में हमारी team की पिटाई हुई थी अभी 3-0 न्यूजीलैंड ने करा घर पे. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is there a measured approach in you like Wumpus? What do you think?
No man, I'm like an optimist guy, man. Like I feel like Kohli will do it. People will do it. The team will do it. The boys will play well, inshallah. Right? So,
Yeah, I think so too. But mera
yeah.
my thing is like I think India probably will lose 3-2 ish, or it could be 4-1 too.
Yeah, but like but like these days, like is Australia like I don't even know how good Australia is or like will bat. Like
They have
I
issues,
know
but
Steve
like
Smith.
they have issues, but India has bigger issues. It's like that.
Yeah. They
Yes,
did lose their
Australia
last
test.
previous test
So
match against West
most
Indies, right?
like most of our batters are out of form. That's the problem. Like that's the big issue. Like they don't have confidence. So agar first test, so maybe it might be difficult. I don't know. Let's see. I think only two informed batsmen are like Pant and Jaiswal. तो उसके बाद में like I
Yes.
think the batting
Pant
is
and
very
Jaiswal. Yeah,
fragile otherwise. Um,
agreed.
so
So
who knows? Like
let's see the squad. Like so, Australia has Marnus, Labuschagne, W player.
yeah, but he's also like a bit of iffy form. But I don't know. अगर
Okay, so let's rate all the players. No, let's rate all the players. W mid or L, right?
hmm,
So Labuschagne W mid or L, basically
W for I mean he has reputation, so
W.
better player.
No, like use your recency bias or form, whatever knowledge you have. Like whatever.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So
Catchy, what do you
W.
think?
So Marnus, Labuschagne W.
Yeah,
Yeah, double
Okay, Steve Smith
of
W.
course, W, yeah,
double W.
class man.
Double W's. Okay, so
Yeah,
huge. Like not even like judging. Travis Head. We
of
have to now
course.
again say
W.
that. Of course,
ट्रैवे
W. Of course, W.
ट्रैविस हेड तो भाई शनि है हमारी हमारे देश की कुंडली में लाइक आई मीन वर्ल्ड कप
Agreed.
फाइनल एनीवन रिमेंबर
Yeah. I don't
डब्ल्यूटीसी
want to remember. What's the date
डब्ल्यूटीसी
today? It's
फाइनल
17th, man.
भाई
It's 17th
ट्रैविस
today.
हेड से तो दूर रहो वो बोलते हैं ना कि
Yeah.
जब कोई बोलता है
Leave him
कि
alone.
तुम्हारी कंडली में ये है भाई ये ग्रैंड शनि बन के आया है इसको साइड में रखो हेड
Yes,
से
leave
भाई
him
दूर
alone,
रहो
man. Don't poke him too much. So Usman
He's
Khwaja,
all right. I think he's mid.
left-handed batsman.
He's mid.
W W.
He's
But
mid. W.
mid,
Catchy
mid,
said W.
mid, I
Mid.
would say.
Okay.
I mean, थोड़ा बहुत
Okay.
like
Ah,
So
Khwaja,
double.
Australia's weakness is their opening as well.
yeah.
क्योंकि they're gonna try out a new opener, Nathan McSweeney. He's not a
Yes. Yes.
opener.
Yes.
Like he's some like a middle order batsman. उसको ऊपर डालने वाला है. So then
One
we
down.
can see. So
Okay.
McSweeney is supposed to be opening. Like he's gonna be debut whatever is का match होगा. Khwaja is all right. Like I think he's a decent player.
Yeah. So Mitchell Marsh is next. Will he play?
Mid.
Yeah, Mitch Marsh will play.
Mid.
Mid. Okay, he's mid.
All rounder.
McSweeney is like mid basically
Mid.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have two wicket keepers. I don't know which will play, Alex
Carey.
Carey or
Carey will.
Josh
Carry, carry.
English.
Carey will play.
Yeah.
Carey's first
Carey.
choice.
Yeah, he's playing. Okay, so now this like bowling lineup, Josh Hazelwood will play basically.
Yep.
Yeah, Stark will definitely play. Nathan Lyon will play
Yeah.
maybe.
Yes.
Australia's
Okay.
a really great bowling attack, man.
Cummins is
Come
gone.
Pat Cummins,
Pat
Stark,
Cummins,
and
yes.
yeah, man. Like it's a very
Pat Cummins is like the default playing. He's captain basically.
he's the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't leave him, right? Yeah.
No.
Scott Boland. This guy seems interesting.
Poland भी सही
Boland.
bowler है.
Okay.
He won't be in the starting 11, but
Yeah, he won't
Yeah.
be.
oh,
Might be used in the series later on, but by
Okay.
Australia on paper is a very strong team. It's not it's a joke, but depending on that,
Yeah.
India is also supposed to on paper. India is also supposed to be a very strong team.
So
It just
are we?
depends.
Let's look at
yes.
India. Let's look at India then. Let's look at India.
हाँ देखो.
So, Abhimanyu Ishwaran maybe.
Gonna be
Abhimanyu
a
Ishwaran.
But
debut मारेगा वो लड़का.
We,
Like
we don't know.
I
We
don't
don't
think he's
know.
going
So
to
no,
start.
he won't
no,
start.
catchy he
Okay.
might
Catchy is like.
because Rohit Sharma का opening spot open है तो
Ah,
they have to put somebody
But
there.
Rohit Sharma is captain,
ah,
man. Like our captain is not playing basically.
Rohit Sharma is not there ना
ah,
बताया तो.
But the
as
news says
Rohit doesn't play, I think
No,
he's
first
on
test
the
नहीं
flight.
Ishwaran
खेलेगा.
will
No.
start.
No, not first test. After.
Oh, so not first test. So who will
हाँ.
be captain then?
I don't know actually. ये Gill में
Oh,
Bumrah.
no, Gill is also
Obviously
injured
Bumrah, right?
no. Gill is injured so no sorry Gill को तो injured हो गया
so
तो वो नहीं
Bumrah is
करेगा.
a vice captain now.
Bumrah is
Bumrah is
probably
vice captain.
okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a
I
good
thought so.
question. I'm not. We haven't discussed like on who's supposed to be.
Oh man,
Uh,
imagine they make Kohli captain, man. The Kohli will be too pumped up, man.
कोहली कैप्टन
No,
नहीं
no, no.
बनेगा.
That
कोहली का तो शिप हो
will
गया
happen.
ओवर.
Yeah.
But like, do you give anyone else the captaincy when you have Kohli in the team? Can you?
I think
Can you
obviously
morally do it?
Kohli's
Can you
Bumrah,
omission,
morally do it?
Bumrah,
but Kohli's omission was also like a bit political, no? I think he's one of the most
Yeah,
successful captain India has ever had. अगर record wise देखा जाए तो in terms of win percentage and number of wins that he's done, like he had an aggressive style, so of course. But कुछ साल पहले when he was pushed out of the test team's captaincy,
hmm.
it was not performance, it was something else. But also Kohli की अभी current form is like really horrible, so we don't even know if this is gonna be his last series or what, you know. So
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna be a captain. Too much on his plate.
Okay. Too much on the plate. So who else can be captain? You know,
Pant.
Kachi Singh, Bumrah can be captain. Pant can be captain. Dhoni 2.0. Are you saying that?
I actually like Pant. Maybe as a future, like he has the brain to be a captain. I think he's smart
yeah,
guy,
Yeah,
smart cricketer. But I don't know in
agree,
this
agree.
yeah.
series. In this series, he's gonna be considered or not. But like Pant, I love his approach. He's one of my favorite Indian batter. Reminds me of Yuvraj Singh, the way he plays.
Yeah, man. Agreed, agreed,
Goes
agreed.
for it, and then like
Okay.
as like a free spirited guy, and goes for the shots and whatnot. Love it. But okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
Abhi to then things will unravel. I don't know like who's gonna be captaining India right now, like in the first test. But
Can a team play without the captain? Like
no,
no. Like
no,
that is not.
No, no.
it has to be a
Someone has
complete
to
captain. Huh?
take a decision.
So
Like,
it will be like tricky, man. Like deciding who to captain. You know, like
I think Bumrah is locked in. I think
Oh, okay.
Bumrah.
Catchy, have
You
you checked
feel
it though?
Bumrah?
Can you check like online like who's gonna be captaining the first Indian side?
Wumpus, can you check
Uh,
if Bumrah is a
yes,
vice
I'm.
captain? Yeah.
Vice captain India test. Yes, Jasprit Bumrah is the new vice captain.
Okay, the Bumrah is
Yes.
gonna take captain man. Okay, it's good honor for Bumrah
And
actually.
then yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
Bumrah is like one
Bumrah
of
is like
the
very smart guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bumrah is like one of the classiest player India has ever had, like one of the finest fast bowler India has ever produced. So, okay, he deserves it. That guy should
Hmm.
be given a,
Agreed,
big
agreed,
captaincy cap. Like, why not? Bowlers को
agreed,
वैसे
And
भी
also,
agreed.
he's very
we
smart.
also consider like आजकल cricket में bowlers are like only like workhorses, no? आओ भाई पिटो और चले जाओ. Like he's one of those
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
like who
yeah.
actually gives them shit. So I actually at the do you wanna discuss larger state of Indian cricket or like not Indian cricket but like cricket in general, like T20 matches like just South Africa series like Australia oh sorry South India scored like almost 300 runs in 20 overs, which is ridiculous, man. Like I think what is the point of having a bowler
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
It's like a demolition
Yeah.
derby, man.
Yeah, man, they should like revamp somehow to bring back bowlers, man. Make it like somewhat fair, like for
Oh
them.
yeah, like but if bowler has a chance in like one day internationals, they produce that, right? Like it has a bit of a level playing field. I actually like that kind of format
But
much more.
no, man, like I feel like they did like I don't know, like they still do it or not. Like I what when I was watching, they would did it like two balls in one day basically.
हाँ two balls होती है. Yeah, they
So
still play with two
then it
balls.
kills reverse swing and like whatever, like
That's the
there is
issue with
no
one day
jeopardy with
because
it.
one day में basically पहले होता था कि around like 35th over, 40th over like reversing used to happen. That's but the thing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
with white ball, I think the problem is like with cricket, like the white ball doesn't last long. It cannot last. Like वो
Yeah,
25-30
agreed,
over
agreed,
के
agreed.
25-30 over के बाद में like it becomes like a spongy gooey
Yeah,
shit. So
yeah,
that
yeah.
is why ICC
Agreed,
introduced
agreed,
this
agreed.
25 over में कि ये rule निकाल दिया.
So that was that was the skill, man. Like to maintain the ball, like maintaining the ball was a skill basically.
हाँ but
Like you
white
knew
ball
way to maintain the ball.
व्हाइट बॉल को पेंट किया जाता है. इट्स नॉट अ नेचुरल कलर सो दैट्स व्हाई इट बिकम्स लाइक डार्क एंड शिट. पुराने ओल्ड 90s के मैचेस देखोगे ना लाइक ओल्ड बॉल यूज्ड टू बी लाइक नॉट वो ब्राउन हो जाती थी कलर उसका पूरा हो जाता है.
Yeah, yeah,
सो
yeah,
द प्रॉब्लम विद इज लाइक द बॉल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इज शिट. So they don't fix that, and then the balls are not decent enough. I think one day there can be many other experiments like you could trial out with actually playing one day cricket with pink ball, which is like used in day-night test matches. That ball swings.
yeah. Agreed, agreed,
Like
agreed,
I
agreed,
also
agreed.
I mean, I don't know. Personally, I like a bowler threatening a batsman too. Like, bowler ne bouncer mara,
Hmm.
yeah, like Shane Warne ka brilliance, like, bowled somebody like around the legs and everything. That is a skill too. Like, why are we just thinking about cricket being like just chakka mara and that's it? Like, what the
Sixes and
fuck?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
man, like,
Agreed, agreed,
where's
agreed.
the whole skill about like setting up a batsman, like, and getting him out? I think it's so much of a nuance there. One day cricket can produce that, but they're trying to kill it, like concise the game. Everybody is playing the way T20 is. Like in T20, it's not like the bat and ball balance is so far in favor of the batsman. The bowler is there to like just get and go and like get like beaten, like the way we saw the Tyson fight. Tyson went there to like, just get like getting
Man,
smacked in the head.
like jokes aside, I feel this is like an opportunity for BCCI and ICC to do something revolutionary.
Yeah, but
What
they
they
don't do
need is
anything, man.
like, but like I feel like what they need is they need to introduce a new color for the ball, you know, like
Yeah, pink ball
orange color
already
for the
exists.
ball.
Pink ball already exists, no?
No, man, like we need an orange ball, man.
Arey
We
no,
need an
like
orange ball.
arey they tried with
Yeah.
orange ball too, actually, man. But pink ball already
We have an orange
exists.
ball?
They tried with orange ball, but I think pink ball was the
Oh
one
my
that they tried.
gosh.
That is why it's selected for test. Because see, test match mein ball has to last 80 overs. So that means it is this ball like pink ball can last that long. So that means like a 50 over game, it can do it, and then like it will produce reverse swing. You can play it in color clothing as well. You can play it in day night matches, so that's not an issue with the issue that was there with the red ball. So white ball is like actually really bad like ball to play with, to be honest. You can play white ball with cricket like T20s, but then move ODIs to at least pink polish like and then have like it will increase differentiate the formats even more, and then add like more variety,
Hmm.
like reversing वापस आ जाएगी. Imagine that, like a bowler would like
Yeah,
be
yeah,
able to
yeah.
like bowl like really amazing death spells. I remember like growing up watching Waqar Yunus and Wasim Akram doing like those like crazy ass like menacing like banana swing balls like and then bowling the board
Yeah,
like
yeah,
putting
yeah.
toe crushers. That bit has gone out of the game. You're right, totally. Pura
Agreed,
like
agreed,
they're
agreed.
just creating the whole ruining the essence of cricket. Like the cricket is about like balance between bat and ball. Like bowler is not like आके भाई बारह मेरे को छक्का पीट दो और निकल जाओ. That's what approach has
Yeah.
become.
Two balls is sus, like the two balls like kills like any chance for the bowler. Like it is like bowling with a semi newish ball all the time.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. वही the reason I told you like it doesn't last long. If you look at old
Yeah.
matches as well ना like 35-37 ओवर के बाद में 35 88 over like they used to replace the ball. Umpiring would just again replace the
Yeah.
ball because the ball used to go like
Yeah.
squishy gooey बन जाता था.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, so
I
man, like they need
yeah.
to try shit, man.
Agree, totally. And then like state of cricket is like that, it's very haphazard organization. Like right now, WTC, like World Test Championship, you look at it, the
Yeah.
schedule. Nobody plays nobody. Everybody doesn't play everybody because of the whatever the ruling is. It should ideally be two-tier system like where you play like
Yeah.
first league top league में छह टीमें हैं उसके नीचे छह टीमें हैं and then maybe there is another six teams in the third category have a home away or like relegation and promotion system. It would be so much better, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so then
Agreed.
you're
Agreed. Agreed.
and they can say similar thing they can apply to one days or T20 whatever international at least matches, but I don't know where you have like this friendly bilateral matches off and on होते रहते हैं like in series that have no meaning, like for example we just saw India South Africa play in four T20s or whatever, England
Mm-hmm.
playing New West Indies.
Filler matches basically.
Yeah, but like
Filler matches.
what's the
Yeah.
significance of these? Like कोई context ही नहीं है. Like why would
Yeah.
anybody watch?
Yeah. Agreed. 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 So we need more at stake matches basically,
Agree. And
like
then like
something to lose type.
even
Stakes.
WTC is a flawed format, but like still we've got context to it right now. Like India losing New Zealand to 3-0 has like we're still top of the table, but now it has jeopardized our chance of qualifying for the final because of that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
every
It
match
gives like
counts.
a larger context to it, no? Like it makes
Yeah.
it somewhat relevant. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but then abhi dekho like India has to play five test matches against Australia, which is like in away. South Africa has
Yeah,
like two test match at home against Pakistan, two test match against home like in against Bangladesh. Like that's the easiest draw they can hope for, and then they have to do is like beat
yeah,
them
yeah.
and qualify. So
Agreed, agreed. So it's like flawed basically. The format table is flawed. There is a table just for the sake of the table.
yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's very I don't know, man. Like I think ICC is run in a very poor fashion, to be honest.
yeah. So
Cricket in general, like
they just need a league table, man. They just need a league table. Every team that plays every team every like each like two
yeah,
series each basically.
elite
Yeah.
tier, mid tier, and then like bottom
Ah,
tier. Like, have
yeah,
18
you
teams
can do
play,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Let everybody play test matches जिसको खेलना है. Like USA can play, or Papua New Guinea can play test matches if they want to. They can qualify, like go move up and all. Like 2 year cycle. Top
Yeah,
six
yeah,
teams
yeah.
play each other, home and away. A certain like minimum three test match series. 6 to 12, 7 to 12 ranked player teams play last Last team gets, relegated, the other team gets promoted. Like simple, man. Like it's been done for ages. English football does that, like other football, European football does that. Like why can't they experiment that system?
Like, are they trying to protect like heritage series basically? Like, can that be a reason?
Yeah, I mean, if that
Like,
can
if
happen,
you
like
do
let's
this,
say, England is
Ashes
not
is
in top
cancelled.
six. Yeah, it might not happen.
Yeah,
But they can
yeah,
then
yeah,
play them. अगर उनको Ashes खेलना है, they can play out of band, you know, like exhibition, whatever they want to do.
yeah. Yeah, so it basically renders like border Gavaskar, Ashes, everything useless. This is
But
like new format.
there might be a threat, they might be like feeling now, what if England or Australia doesn't qualify for top six? They might be the fear. Also, like other slower ranked teams, like don't want to be out of like in second division, then they'll be like, oh, हमें कौन बोलेगा? It's like a lot of politics
Also,
there.
you want like a you know UEFA Super League type system basically. Like the heritage clubs will qualify.
Yeah, but
So
it's already
heritage
like
teams
that, no?
do qualify.
Heritage हो तो we already got this UEFA Super League kind of system, no? Like अभी WTC क्या है? Like this is what it is. It's not
So
fixed.
there is no ranking basically. There is no ranking.
There is ranking, but ranking का क्या? What is the meaning of the ranking anyway? Like we have India is at top of the table, no? अभी WTC में. But in
Yeah.
you will see not all teams have played an equal number of matches. South Africa का पता है फायदा क्या होता है? Like I can tell you like the flaw in system. South Africa plays two test match series, you know. So and then the way you are calculating like your points, it's not based on how many points you've accrued. It's based on the average or
Hmm.
like the percentage. So you can beat like easy teams 2 out of 0, then you get 100% of the
Yeah,
point. So that way you are can be theoretically, potentially, you can be much higher than other teams. So इस sense में तो
yeah,
like it's an advantage to one of the teams who are not really playing enough. England plays far more test matches, so that reduces their total capacity of earning more points and percentage. England plays पांच test match की series, so it's not good for them.
so I feel what they should do is like they should like set a boundary type system basically. Like if they want to keep it arbitrary, you know, like they can like have slots and like if you beat like a top tier team basically, like if you beat Australia or whatever, like let's imagine like Afghanistan, like let's take an example of Afghanistan. So like you say every team has like 5 or like 6 slots basically. So you pick your own team, whichever team you want to play, and then you need to figure out like you get like 10 points for like playing India, Australia. You get 8 points for playing England. You get 5 points or 4 points for playing Bangladesh. You get 2 points for playing some Papua New Guinea basically. So you need to decide basically, you know, and
Home and
then
away system में कर सकते हो. Away
shit can happen.
winning away is much harder than away home, but like you could try
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But the thing is कि
Like I feel
even
like
that,
they should like allow teams to set their schedule, like all the teams to allow like set their schedule so that like every team has like a opportunity to get same amount of points, somehow.
yeah, वो तो है, like, but like it needs to again, the way to theoretically properly do this is two-tier system. Top 16 play each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that is
Bottom
easiest, matlab, that is
bottom six
easiest to
bottom six
comprehend basically.
mid six teams play each other, and then उसके पीछे it have like 20 team tournament. I don't care, like, but have leagues. This is how it works,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Like it's and that's that and that way.
Leagues are working, man. Leagues are
That's
solid, man.
yeah. That
Yeah,
way, other teams know like they're improving too. No, like Afghanistan
yeah, yeah,
maybe might want to invest in it. Like maybe they want to get better at test matches, so then they want to get to the top tier team, top tier league. Maybe they might like kick out Sri Lanka or whatever. Whoever that sixth
yeah, yeah,
ranked
yeah.
team is.
Like who
But
was
I mean,
lacking, they drop down.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then that doesn't happen. That doesn't, but still, I think WTC current WTC cycle has become interesting because everybody thought it's going to be India Australia final. Everybody had given up on that,
mm.
but like nobody expected India losing to New Zealand 3-0.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No one, man. No one. Like, yeah,
yeah,
huge
is
upset
Catchy still here or
behind it.
like what's the deal,
Yeah,
Catchy?
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, Catchy, you
Welcome,
wanna have
Kach.
an input? I'm sorry, like we are just talking.
No, no, no.
So, I mean, I think we discussed a lot about the WTC, World Test Championship, international cricket,
Yeah, yeah.
scheduling issues, but I think we missed the whole elephant in the room issue.
Yeah.
I
Don't
have a,
touch the elephant too much, man.
yeah, it's okay. Elephant is a big guy, like, he can handle it. He won't even notice.
Yeah.
Can
So,
he? Can he?
no. So I feel like
Someone's papa might get angry one
yeah,
day.
we'll see about that. But I think the main key issue is here is like India doesn't really play Pakistan. Oh, hey, welcome, Kachi.
Pakistan.
Like, Elephant is
Welcome back.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome, catch.
Is it
So,
working
Kachi, do you
now?
Yes,
have
Finally.
Kachi?
yes,
Do you
it's working, catchy. Don't mess with anything right now. It just works.
Hold
Kachi?
on, I'll
Don't touch
try to do
anything.
something. I think I'll have to
Yeah.
adjust my mic.
He
Hold
keeps trying to do
on.
shit, man. Like he
Okay, it's
keeps
okay,
trying
man.
to do
It's
shit,
okay. Don't
man.
fiddle around with yourself, man.
He,
Too much.
yes, leave it.
I'm not feeling my mic,
Kachi, don't
I'm
touch
trying
Yes,
yourself
to
too
leave
much,
it.
do.
in many other places, I know you see us, but it's okay.
No,
Yes.
no, you're not attractive.
I'm sure, sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't move too much. Don't
Okay,
move too
Kachi,
much also,
Kachi,
man.
Okay.
you wanna welcome
Yeah.
Kachi, like, do you wanna chime in
Yeah.
on like the elephant in the room question? Like, India doesn't really play
Yes.
Pakistan, and because of that, like, we've got this whatever hodgepodge of our WTC cycle, scheduling conflicts and
Mm.
whatnot. And then also we are gonna be noticing some Champions Trophy fracas in February, which we can talk about after like this. But what do you think?
I
Okay.
mean,
So,
yeah,
Kachi,
man.
I must interrupt. You must first say this. With all due respect to everyone and anyone who might get offended, with all due respect to the army and all the disclaimers, you should say this and then answer it.
Acha.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Whatever Wumpus said, I'm going to continue.
yeah. With all due respect, just say that.
With all due respect and whatever Wumpus said.
Yeah,
Huh.
Let's go.
So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious that like it's becoming more about, business aspect of the sport instead of, the athletic aspect of the sport these days.
relax your hands. Keep your hands like like this.
He's touching, he's
Arey,
touching.
boy.
Kachi's nervous,
Okay,
Don't touch. Yeah, okay.
no,
Yes,
I'm not
catchy.
nervous.
Okay. Yes,
Oh,
catchy. Say
fuck,
it.
man.
Oh,
What?
the phone fell off. Man.